How to find your target audience in relevant Facebook groups. How to find your target audience in relevant Facebook groups. Now, this is what you want to do. This should be in your daily method of operations. Actively look for and build your audience on a daily basis. This is in your daily method of operation. This is one of those things that makes you money. So this has to be done every day, or whichever days that you set aside to build your business. This should be done. Actively look for and build your audience. A target audience is a group of people who we're looking to build a targeted audience. So a targeted audience is a group of people who, number one, you think of while creating content. Number two, you most want to see your content because you're looking for brand awareness. You're looking to garner brand awareness. So you want them to see your content so that they can know your authority, so that they can know that you have a solution to their most pressing problems. Number three, people that you think will respond best to your content. Goes without saying. So how to find relevant Facebook groups for building your audience. We are about to talk about that. So Facebook groups are going to be one way for you to build your audience, but another way is Facebook pages. I'm going to go into that. We're going to go into how to hack an ad, how to hack somebody else's ad, and so that you can build your audience. Facebook pages and Facebook ads. We're going to go into that, how you can use those to build your audience. I don't know if we'll go into them in this video, but in one of the subsequent videos, we will tackle all of these issues so that we can give you the tools that you need to be super successful. All right. Step number one, get clear on who your target avatar is. And hopefully, if you by the time you make it to this video, you are clear about who it is that you want to serve. Step one, get clear on who your target avatar is. Make sure that it's clear in your mind. Letter A under that is, what are their problems? Make sure you know their problems, what problems they're going through. We just learned about that in the market research. B, what solutions are they looking for? That's another thing that you should have uncovered. C, what solutions have they bought in the past? This is another thing that you want to look for. What have they bought in the past? Look for groups that address the problems that they have or solutions that your target avatar needs. Look for groups that address the problems that they have or solutions that your target avatar needs. You can only provide a relevant solution when you have a deep knowledge of the avatar. So that goes back, like if you skimmed over the market research video, go back and watch it and really go and do it. Really do it so that you can gain a deep knowledge of your avatar. All right. Look at things through your avatar's eyes. Do not look for your customers. Oh, this is something that you really, really want to pay attention to. Don't look for your customers or your avatar. Look for what your customer or avatar is looking for. Look for what they are looking for, and you will find them. So here's an analogy. Look for food that the deer eats, the trail that they travel, and where they bed down, and you will find the deer. So let's say if you were a hunter, you would look for what they eat, like berries and whatever, and the trails that they travel and where they bed down at. And then that will be a good indication of where your target is like hanging out at. And it's the same thing. Look for what your customers are looking for and you'll find it. Step number 2, research. There's that word, research the most valuable Facebook group. This is easy when you are clear on who your avatar is. If you think this is difficult, it's because you're not clear. If you think this is difficult, it's because you're not clear. Do this when you're clear. Some of these are no-brainers, but you would be surprised how much we overlook this stuff. Use the research bar on Facebook. Use the research bar. This is the most obvious thing to do. Look for keywords. Look for keywords like coaches, affiliates, network marketers, etc. Whatever your niche is, look for those keywords. Search those keywords. The good news is that Facebook search uses natural language process, which means you can talk to it like you normally would any human being. So you could say something like, groups joined by my colleagues in Jamaica, or groups joined by my colleagues in England or America. Groups joined by my colleagues from Amazon, from Amazon company, or groups joined by my colleagues that work at Coca-Cola who like photography, right? You can add that on. So you have to talk to it. When you type it in like you're actually talking to somebody. Be diligent. If at first you don't find what you're looking for, keep searching, right? So here are a few phrases you can use to search. Groups joined by friends. Groups joined by family. Groups from my city. Groups from my school. And you can actually say the name of the school. Groups from my current workplace. So that'll be groups from, wherever you're working. Groups older than 41. Groups younger than 41. Groups with people younger than 41. Groups with people older than 41. So mix and match these to come up with different results. For example, if you're looking for a cult film watchers group for mature discussion, you might want to search for groups joined by my friends over 40 who like Quentin Tarantino. It's all about your imagination. So be creative. So what you would do is go to facebook.com/groups, and I'm going to go there in a minute just to top this training off and to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And go through the immediate recommendations. This is Facebook's new discovery feature for groups. At the top of the page, you'll see a marquee of different categories like animals, science, tech, neighborhood and community, arts, travel, and so on. Click any category to find group recommendations, both international and local to you. From your news feed, click groups in the left or top menu. So it's going to be it's either going to be in the top or left. It's a little symbol, and I'll show it to you in a minute. It's a little symbol that looks like three little people. All right. Click discover to see suggested for you, friends, groups, categories, popular near you, and more suggestions. So what you would do is you would click discover, and Facebook will show you friends, like Facebook will suggest to you friends, groups, categories, popular near you, and more suggestions. Tip: only join engaged groups. Now, let's talk about only join engaged groups. When you go to join a group, you can read down. And so the first thing that you want to do is you want to read the description of the group so that you can see if this group lines up with your values. If not, don't worry about joining. The next thing that you want to do is you want to see how many posts are being posted a day. If you come to a group and you are about to join it, but you see no one is posted in 4 weeks, then there's no need to join that group. A good group to join would be where people are posting several times a day. All right. Another thing that you could do: buy a small investment product of an influencer, program coach, etc., to gain access to the group. So a lot of times, like, you may see an ad come down your news feed with a small investment product. Maybe it's $7, maybe it's $27. But a lot of times, these influencers, these courses, these programs have a Facebook group attached to it. If it's in your niche, you can buy that product, go over and join that group, and now you're in a group of buyers, which is great because you know these people are already spending money for solutions. These people in this niche are already spending money for solutions. These people in this group are spending money to have their solutions solved. So next, use keywords. Keywords can be about products or industry. Get creative and do not make this difficult. Post in other groups. So another thing that you could do, find a niche group and post in that group and ask people, like you can make a post and ask people, what's the best group for your industry? What's the best group for your industry? This works best in crowded, engaged groups. Who is the biggest influencer in your industry? You can make a post and ask that. You can ask that and people will tell you. They'll leave you comments and let you know. Influencers usually have groups. Quick tip. Search for the best Facebook group in XYZ industry in the search bar, in the search tab. So you can say best Facebook group in affiliate marketing industry. All right. A, find groups on influencer profiles, cover photos, call to actions, bio, etc. And I'm going to go over that in a minute. So you can find groups because people link groups in a couple of different places. And we're going to talk about that later on too. But groups will be linked under the cover photo. They will be linked in the bio. They'll be linked all over people's page sometimes, especially if this is an influencer. You want to find their group and potentially join it if it's a good group. B, ask people. Duh. Just ask people. If you're talking to somebody and they say they are in your niche, ask them, what's the best group for me to join? Hey, so you can say, hey, saw you were in XYZ industry. What's the best group in your industry? Next thing you can do is ask Google. So ask Google. Google will give you a list of groups. Another thing that Google will do is, like, if you Google, let's say if I'm looking for a group full of affiliate marketers and I Google affiliate marketer and I go to, let's say Google gives me blogs and I go to those blogs and start messing around on that blog, clicking stuff and doing different things. Well, they may have a Facebook retargeting pixel in that blog. And so when I come back over to Facebook, Facebook will then put their ad in my face, which will give me a key into how I can go and look for their group, go to their pages and look for their group and potentially join their group. All right. D, go to YouTube and type in the keyword and look for a video, look for a relevant video. When you find a relevant video, look in the description of that video. And a lot of times those people may have a Facebook group and you can join their group from there. That's another way to find relevant Facebook groups. Bonus. The best way to find people that are buyers is to find people in groups that have already bought certain products. I think I already talked about that. All right. Engage. So the next thing that you can do is engage. I just talked about this. Engage with an ad in your niche that you are looking for, and Facebook will start to introduce more of that type of content to you, and in turn, more of the people that are interested in that type of content and products or services. So let me say that again. Engage with an ad in the niche that you're looking for. And what Facebook will do is start to introduce you to people that are in that niche or that have that same interest. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go over and just give a quick tutorial. All right. So this is, so let's go. So this little icon right here will take you to the group sections where you can find relevant groups. So as you can see, remember I said the Discover tab. You could click this Discover tab and Facebook will send you recommendations of groups that you can join. Another thing that you could do, let's say if I'm looking for affiliate marketing and I want to find affiliate marketing groups, what I would do is type in affiliate marketing, hit enter, and then come down to groups and make sure I'm specifically going to groups. And from there, I can go and find a great affiliate marketing group. Is find those relevant Facebook groups. Really come over here to this sheet and follow these steps, and you will definitely be able to find your target avatar. All right, so I will see you in the next video.